hurts. Why are you disobedient? Sometimes, all our children, they can disobey, now and then. I am for value, my father, now we mark, woman, and my phone mark. It lost my key. I've been there, amen? What you? It hurts. It is so painful. Amen? The greatest gift. Jesus is the greatest gift. Jesus is the greatest sacrifice. Only. God will make. Oh yes, what me love for city. Oh yes, what can do for city. I only if he died on the cross and rose again from the dead. But we know the greatest gift. Masawa and Maliu Lisa, amen. That's why Jesus is the greatest gift. That's why Jesus is the greatest sacrifice. Because he died and then he rose again. This is why the Kuspa only 2 times. Now the Lua came the Kuspa I think when the Kuspa wrapping cloth. Well, only the ear. Okay, don't play only the ear. If I'm Maluka, if I'm Luka, why you like only the ear? The fact that it is pointing to his death and burial. Well, a wrapping cloth, it's a foreshadow of Jesus' death and burial. Amen? E ke mau ele luka, ua au ile ia mwhaka oko ile whale o manu. Ua umanga maniu ke riso, awe mai ia. Ua lako aui o ia ile ie. Ma tu ile tu ma. Only 2 times ua au ile ia. Fair point here. A point here kama kiki there. The greatest. Say banga ma. Ua maniu. Ma koe ku. Amen? That is what we are celebrating in the season. Jesus is the greatest gift only if he died and rose again. And he died on the cross. Leo maniu. Leo koe ku. Amen. Ai Italia lava oia. Iona lava tamata. Amen. His own did not receive him. Love hurts. Amen. Ia sola memoria. Ia sola Israel. In the ancient time, do you know how they make wine? Yeah. Ia sola Israel. They all make grapes. And another fine wine. Do you know what they do? From my kala sol, why you be what I would like. They are my being on cooler. And they solidify. Yung mga kuwal way kini so ka man mo fa masinga. Man mo masinga sa ulay mako fa le pesema. Asko kay mo fa kya singa kao. Fa ka na me. Pero fo singa. O fa ka na me ko fa. Fa ko oasis. Sing okay ka. Wala fa. Na rumah ka maka. Kudu ke ku ke o hil fa ngo fa ka na. Nga rumah ay man. Ang wala pa man mako pa lo pa. Ki ele vai sai man poka. Lulu, a mai ofu, belo go com, que eu singa, o osso não como vai. É vai para o ar. Tem a rasca me que desce na hora. Qual é kan com was soli vai. Aí anga uma soli. Cacau. Amen. Amen. E eu foi feito com gaba que o foi all of us have washing machines. But there are get this wine. That guy will make it. Unless you crush, unless you muki liti, the vineyard, we will never get the wine. Unless he was crushed, we will never get the new wine of the gospel. Amen. Kilo sa tenga bugo mo, ang marugo. Kailangan luwan lo loko lo fo lo ya le tinga ale kinga le lo fa can you know the deeper love of Christ for us. Let us show Yeshua the greatest gift of all. Let us show Yeshua is the greatest sacrifice. And they crushed him. And they stoned him. After me, you are me one. Lago querer dia, lago. Amen. Church. Kaya lo ko man malam mo lo fo le kan mo gusto. Ele ma fa ma kale. It's the only thing we can do to look at the cross of kilo sacrifice. I don't know where you are. What you're going through. Let me tell you. Love. Hurts my king. This is the season. This is the time. You know, for my Hollywood, love is a feeling. Rubbish. Sorry, but I need to say rubbish. Love is not a feeling. Love is Jesus. When I love for Yeshua. And you have a choice. I have a choice. Love is when we choose. When I love for God, we feel filial. He will never force you to love him. Jesus will never force you to love him. It's a choice. Amen? It's a choice. To choose to love Jesus is to choose to love others. Amen? And loving people hurts. It hurts. Amen? And the cross is the symbol of that love. It's a gift. It's a sacrifice. And it hurts. Amen? So we can become way more forward current.